Oh dear, mate. That's not meant to happen.
He flipped over. You can't park there, mate.
Oh, well done. Well done. Oh dear.
I thought you had a coffee, you're sleeping.
Oh dear, we'll have to ring a man. Senna says, never a dull moment in this stream. He's kind of right, isn't he?
Oh dear, that's brilliant.
That caravan doesn't look too good either. I like how he's still in the, he's still holding on to the wheel despite the fact the caravan's just gone through his entire body. Well, this is going to cost me a fortune, isn't it? Oh, all this good work tonight, all fucking undone.
No, you're all good, you're all good.
Oh dear, mate. That's not meant to happen.
He flipped over. You can't park there, mate.
Oh, well done. Well done. Well done. Oh, well done. Well done. Oh, well done.
You had a coffee, you're sleeping. You had a coffee, you're sleeping. You had a coffee, you're sleeping.
Oh dear, we'll have to ring a man. Senna says, never a dull moment in this stream. He's kind of right, isn't he?
Oh dear, that's brilliant.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to those that are blessed with the power to time travel into the future, hope you are well. I am Turkey Salad Boy. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's a quiet, saying that, you know, I'm trying to make all the noise possible. It's a quiet segue into the weekend. Yeah, we're easing our way into the weekend. It is it's gone 1 a.m. in the UK. I don't know what time it is with you. You could let me know, couldn't you? Do you know how you could do that? You could let me know in the chat, because we are streaming live across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Yes, live across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Chat's open. Lurkers are welcome. You do what you've got to do. You can double screen, you can double team, you can double Jim Beam. Whatever you need to do, make yourself at home, make yourself comfortable, and just enjoy the stream. So we are currently, is that Austria? Yes, I should know that because I've got an Austrian football shirt coming ahead of the World Cup. Let's get in the motor. Become an East End gangster. Get in the motor. I just noticed the physics then on the green. Is that green and red? I'm colourblind. The two sort of cables that are coiled up, they had a little bounce to them then. Little, like you might be cupping something. None of that in this chat. Cell plan. Yes, I remember now. I think we worked out we did seven jobs on the stream yesterday, which lasted for 3 hours and 40 minutes, way longer than what I thought, by the way. Which is great for you, like, isn't it? What we got here? Used plastics, used packaging. We can go all the way north, or we can go to Lublin. Do you know what? Those jobs are not very appealing. Yeah. Not that I'm ungrateful. Should we see what RT Loggy's got to offer? But that means driving all the way around. Or we could just go next door to Stand Builders.
Let's go.
See what they've got. Literally next door. So we've got a sweepstake going for the first time of the first fine of the stream, right? So the clock's been started. Also, we've got a 5% damage. The expectation is to keep the damage under 10% on this stream. 10%. You can clip that if you want. 10%, and we've got a sweepstake on the time of the first fine. My effort would be, and you can be within the nearest. What can we give you? The nearest minute. There's no prize. If there was, it'd have to be good, wouldn't it? If I was just giving you the nearest minute. I'm gonna go within the first. I'm gonna go 20 minutes. Yeah, 21 minutes. I think will last. Yeah, that just gives you an idea what to expect, doesn't it?
Turn right. Recomputing.
Oh, Sam Builders was across the road.
Turn right.
Is it right?
Get ready to turn right.
Where is it? It's in there, isn't it?
Turn right.
I was doing okay. Yeah.
Get ready to turn left.
Don't panic. Is it in? It says get ready, and I was ready.
Left.
Oh, that's a new one. The game's not done that in a while. It's not locked up. That's not something I wanted to see. Didn't like that at all. I thought we'd gone beyond that now. So I'm having to reverse because it wouldn't let me out. There's a foreman.
Turn left.
Right. What jobs have they got then? That is shocking. We're not doing that. Where's the money? It's like the game's become like real life. There's no money in the game. This is poor. Has there been an update? This is real poor from the game. Can't see where I'm going now, can I? Wow, you took that corner way too fast, buddy. Oh, you only get a gut instinct that it's going to be a really tough stream.
Time to get the job done.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult one. Is that a red light?
Turn right.
Nope. Nope, it's not. It's green light. Green light, green light. Green light. Green light.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, there's one of those Tesla trucks. The ones that Kaio was practicing in. Kaio, of course, got his license, didn't he, for his 18-wheeler. Well done again, Kaio. Proud of you, buddy. Kaio Mikhails, friend of the show. Belgian boss man, prince of the puns. He'd be asleep right now, though. Hopefully his doggos are okay. What are they called again?
Keep right.
Zoe and
then
Nova.
turn right.
I think we'll forget that in a hurry.
Turn right.
We were talking with Huntred.
Keep right. And then exit right.
Another streamer who loves Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Exit right.
We did a raid on him last night. We pushed him for our socials, and he told me he had 2 dogs, and I've forgotten their names, and I feel really bad. I convinced myself that one was called Athena, got a feeling there were 2 boys' names though. Not Katie and Athena. I guess we'll find out if he drops into this stream. And I'll ask him again. I'll ask him on the socials on X. But it won't be while I drive. You're not supposed to text and drive, are you? So anyway, back into Salzburg with the sound of music. Must be a red light, hence we've all stopped. Like I say, we are live across YouTube, Twitch and Kick. The chat's open. I will answer every question. Even the ones where you ask me for money, I'm still going to give you an answer. The answer will always be no. I will answer it though. Or you can just lurk, like I say. Whatever you feel most comfortable with doing. Is this technically still Austria then? Because they had those flags, didn't they, behind me? Used to see them at the border crossing.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Let's check out RT
Get ready to turn
Loggy.
left.
See what they've got. Job wise.
Turn left. It's all over now.
What have they got? Or toys to Verona, or straw bales to Zurich. That's Germany, that's Italy. Let's go to Italy, because
Time to hit the road.
I recall you can also put your foot down, can't you, driving in Italy? Oh, there's a buddy.
Pedal to the metal, man.
Indeed, right, we've got 7 hours as well before we face plant on the dashboard. But it feels like we're covered for time. 22 hours on the job. Marlene.
Turn right.
Gutta Schronen, an electric worker.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
The curb. We might as well. Boop, 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 boop. I could fix it, couldn't I? I could fix the sweepstakes so it works in my favour, you know, wait until 20 odd minutes in and then, oops, ride a red light or drive the wrong way. That was the new fine we spotted yesterday, by the way. That was a new one for me. We got fined and it literally, the prompt on the UI was wrong way. Which, and again, if you watch that back, which I might have to myself and clip it, it wasn't the wrong way. It was like, I can't think where we were. We were deep. I want to say we were in Switzerland, somewhere like Bern. And it was the way that the roads, the road markings weren't that clear. It wasn't there. I didn't go the wrong way. It was harsh. And I recall within 15 seconds of that we got done for speeding as well, so... Yeah, wrong way, that's a new one on me. Again, I could fix it, couldn't I? I could fix it. I'm not going to, because I'm not that clever. Oh, look, it's Ange! Hey! With extra cream. How we doing, Pizza Queen? How we doing? There was some back and forth before in Discord, not ours, in legit gaming,
right.
friend of the show. Feel
And
free
then
to
exit right.
check him out. Assume he identifies as a he today. I, just for the record, identify today
Exit right.
as a rather calm, I'm going to say young man, because young man makes me feel better about myself. Yeah, I identify as a calm young man. So you can go and look at legit gaming, put it into YouTube, go and join his Discord. I'm sure it'll be listed, linked somewhere. Anyway, Ange was saying that on the subject of fingers, I'm not even sure we got onto that conversation last night or in the early hours while they were playing Farm Sim together, because of course Legit and Ange is a dynamic duo that play Farm Sim together, stream together. Neurons that stream together, wired together. It worked in my head. Anyway, she made something with jalapenos and she rubbed it in her eyes and it was stinging. Ouch. Hopefully you feel better now. Lime and the coconut. Jalapenos with extra cream. Because of course the theme in the chat while I was watching Ange and Legit in the tractors, the theme was apparently tacos are more enjoyable than pizza. I'm like, nah, not on this, not in this channel. They're not. No, pizza will always rule over tacos.
Keep left.
Quesadillas, maybe. I know you could say it's part of the family of. Do we say Mexican food? I won't do the voice. I'm not going to offend anybody else. It feels like we've already offended the French this week, and that guy still hasn't paid, by the way. But that's a me problem. Oh, can't park there, mate. You really can't. Right, Angie's fabulous. I'll take that. I'll take that for a bucket of KFC all day long. He's building some Lego right now. Ooh, what kind of Lego? What's the theme? How many pieces? And how much more have you got to do? How thick's the instruction manual? And how much more have you got to do? There you ask 4 questions.
Keep left.
You go and fill that in. How am I? I'm pretty calm actually. Yeah. I've been having some bants back and forth with people on Vinted because of course we're having to sell items just to keep afloat at the minute. Yeah. And it's a bit annoying that people are using my tactic on me, which is always lowball and then sort of emotionally make an appeal to someone's heartstrings. When people do it on you, it's like, ooh. No, you could pay full price. I only wore that coat 4 times and that was 5 years ago. I don't want to sell it. The only reason I'm selling it is because I've become old and grey and fat and out of touch. You're much better now. You ran water through your eyeball. Ugh. Ice cream, you scream. Everybody eats ice cream. See, that's what happens. You make tacos, you're just bringing on pain, aren't you? Well, you don't get out with a pizza, do you? The worst case would be your eyes might bleed. Not bleed. Your eyes might drool. No, there might be some tears. Not tears of a clown. There might be some tears from the onion, and it's got to be red onion, right? Even in your tacos, surely tell me you're using red onion. You might be putting in ladyfingers, which is obviously is a plant-based item. I learnt that from Rishi. Where is Rishi? We haven't seen Rishi in ages. Our moderator from Mumbai.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Hopefully he's not one of those people that have unsubscribed.
Exit right.
We're back up to 90 though. Again, very, very generous to very compassionate community over on Legit Gaming's channel. Yeah, we managed to add 4 new subscribers last night, or the early hours of this morning, yesterday morning. Where's the time go, eh? Where's the time go? Oh, hang on a minute. I read succulents and just assumed that was what was going in your taco. I'm mixing the streams here. Oh yeah, the succulents is in the botanical range from Lego. Nice. Yeah, my girlfriend likes that. The botanical range, yeah. She had a rose not between two thorns. Just on that slight digress there. Have you ever seen the what's his name? Zach Galifianakis, a rose between two ferns. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Where it's basically he just invites celebrities on and just takes the absolute piss. John Hamm, I think John Hamm walks out on him. He has Jude Law, Ben Stiller, just yeah, it's worth a giggle. Yeah, Zach Galifianakis, the guy from The Hangover, basically. Between two ferns, very funny. Oh, it's Coulson. Good morning. How are we doing, Coulson? How's your dad? How's the farm? How was your school day? Game Messiah as well. Bringing it in on the Twitch on his night shift. There will be tears when Liverpool finish outside the top 5. No jalapenos involved. I love you, Dubman. Where is he? Is anyone seen Fi? Don't know where he is. He might be in the back of this truck. Should we have a look? Is he in there? I can't hear him. Can't hear Fi. Although we are a bit. Whoa! Bit close there, weren't we? We didn't get a fine though, did we? So the 20 minutes is still standing. I'm still standing, baby, after all this time. Bit mental, that, wasn't it? Oh, you're gonna half watch the Blue Jays game? Well, Gel. Maybe they'll get a win. Who knows? Although it sounds like that's not going to happen for a while. What's Anne saying? Honestly, she does not like onions. Do I not like onions? Do I not like that? Do I not like onions? Unless it's Pico de Gallo. Isn't he the guy that invented... No. A great result tonight. Come on, you Irons. Yeah, that was wonderful, wasn't it? West Ham put 4 goals past another team that's going down. The Wolves of Wolverhampton. Said it that way for my American and Canadian audience. Yeah, my Italian friends are asking me, and I'm all over the shop with the chat, by the way, but it is what it is. I'm in a bipolar mood. My Italian friends asked me who's going down. I said, well, that's pretty straightforward. It's Wolves. Oh, it's my first fine. Stop the clock, everyone. If you had the first 15 minutes, you'll win a prize. You win the biscuit. You win the... Or if it's Ange, it'd be an onion. If anybody had 15 minutes on the sweepstake, let me know now. I'll have to start making some soundboard and some emojis for that. Can't park there, mate. Wow, what's going on there? Where did we get to? Yeah, Wolves, Burnley. I reckon Forest. I reckon Nottingham Forest will go down because they'll be distracted by the shiny Europa League, and the squad's not deep enough, hasn't got the quality in it. You reckon Spurs, Game Messiah? I mean, it'd be tragic, wouldn't it? Rolls the eyes as an Arsenal fan. Wouldn't that be tragic to see our North London neighbours go down? Too big to fail, they said. Too big to fail. I still think Forest because they'll be distracted by the shiny of the Europa League. But hey, you know, all good. Right. Guerreros. That's what I said to him. Somebody came in the chat yesterday from north of North Bay. They had Farmer in their name, so I assume that they came in via the farm sim community. Northern G, that's what I ended up calling them. Northern G said something about how much do you like baseball? I said I love baseball, and I was talking about Guerrero, and he was like, "Oh, who's that?" And I'm like, "Well, maybe I pronounced it wrong, but it's that one that you just written there, Coulson." So I've got the fingers out, fingers pointing. That's the guy I was on about. And he's got like dreads, or he's got like blondish highlights in his hair. Not like he wore a yellow ribbon like Game Messiah wears. Got to wear the yellow ribbon. Yeah, I won't say that out loud because, but yeah. Well, that's. Yeah. I was only commenting on his hair.
Keep left.
Oh, he's out first. Yeah. Okay. Well. There you go. Burst out. Nice. Neither was I, Coulson. I wasn't being a racist either. I was just merely referencing his hair. I don't actually know where he's from. He might be Venezuelan. He might be Puerto Rican. I got a feeling it was at the World Baseball Classic, though. Anyway, I've got a border here, so that's less baseball than I need to be on base here, otherwise I'm going to get in trouble. So let's follow this Tommy tanker. So Ange doesn't like onions, but she's a big fan of tacos. I just assumed that was like the core tenet of a taco, onion. I say I like quesadillas. We have a Taco Bell still. I don't know what it's like. I don't even know where you live, Game Messiah. You could make it up, by the way. I was convinced you lived in London, hence being an Arsenal fan. We've still got a Taco Bell up here in the north. In Hull, we've still got one. It's on an industrial estate, which is not far from where my children live with their mother and new husband. See, that was a nice way of putting it. There you are. See, that proves I'm in a respectable mood. Yeah, there's a Taco Bell up there. I can't think the last time I had it, actually. Taco Bell, we're going back 3 or 4 years. It would have been when I had some money coming in, so that's going to be at least 2 years ago. And meanwhile, I've got no idea where we're driving. It's like I'm on autopilot. I've no idea what I'm doing. Just enjoying the chat, the bants.
Keep left.
Oh, your dad's yelling at the TV. Sorry, I get them all over here. So your dad's yelling at the TV because the Blue Jays game's on, and the man we're talking about, who was black, don't shoot me, just describing his hair, he was out first, which is not great. I thought he was from Venezuela. Oh, Dominican Republic. See, there you go. That's why I saw him at the Baseball Classic. Not that I was there. I would love to have been there. I'd love to go to Japan. I'd love to go and meet, in real life, Alice Lakes, who she's got an amazing ASMR voice. In fact, she might well be around soon, because what is it? It's 10 to 2 a.m. So she might be streaming. She was streaming The Elder Scrolls in the early hours of the morning. That was wicked. And I was explaining to her that I've got no idea what these Japanese characters are saying, but I enjoy their accents because there's a real power to their emotions. And she was like, "Yeah, but you just read it on the screen." I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." But my point was, I didn't need the actual spoken line to be localized into English. I was just enjoying. Yeah, I love I used to work in video games. I know I keep banging on about that. And we worked on some Yakuza games, and it was just fantastic playing around with the audio files, because... Yeah, just read it, mate. She wouldn't say it like that, though, Game Messiah, because she's far too polite. Because we all know that Japanese people are incredibly polite, aren't they? Especially the football fans. They always clean up the stadium. They're welcome to come around here if they want and clean up this house. They'd think it was massive with the tall ceilings. Slightly racist, but you know, Alice would like that. It's all good. One of my favourite friends is a Japanese Scottish person, and again, you don't get many of them for €1, do you? So, wow, we were doing 84 in a 50 zone, and I didn't hear a single woo 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 woo. And that's not disco funk. That was the police siren. Wow, our luck might be turning. Right, Angie's going to be away from the chat because I'm going to cut my husband's hair. That's how you save money. And create a stylish looking husband. Good on you, Ange. Fresh cuts. Fresh cuts, but don't touch his nuts. You can get one of those Manscaped things, can't you, for that? Not that I have one, but yeah. Where's that conversation going? I don't know. I don't know. Who are they playing, by the way? Colson? Blue Jays? Angie's going to put a photo in the Discord. Ooh. Is this of an onion? And talking of onions and linking back to that conversation about music and Smash Mouth, ogres have layers, don't they? Just like onions have layers. Minnesota. Minnesota? I like how you spelt it Minnesota as well. That's cute. Who's that lad? Is that the twins? I can't think what their sort of franchise name is. Stop beeping. Fuck's sake. I'm trying to concentrate. Yeah, the twin. I thought it was. See? Insider baseball knowledge. Doesn't leave you. It's like riding a bike. An Indian boba, if you're Dave. He's got an Indian boba. Good thing he isn't a Man United fan and didn't make it a bet to not cut his hair until they win 5 in a row. There's the other one, isn't there, doing the rounds with the Spurs one, like, not getting my hair cut until Spurs win a game. Too big to fail, they said. Too big to fail. What innings we at, Colson? I feel like you can be our eyes and ears on that game. Actually, for you, maybe later on the stream, I'll go and whack on me Blue Jays. It's just a T-shirt with the Blue Jay on it. I've got a hat as well somewhere. I don't know where the hat's gone. when I bought it, I was travelling to Vancouver at the time, and I bought all this Blue Jays merch. And when we got to the hotel, someone said I looked like the kid from Up, because just the way I was dressed. I was a lot thinner back then. I was a lot younger looking. Yeah, I decked out in all this Blue Jay gear. There's somebody called Carl. Does your dad know you're here? Carl Friedrichs, of course. The joke's not funny if you got to explain all the backstory, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. That's why I'm not a stand-up. That's why we're driving trucks, virtual trucks. You in London then, Game Messiah? You can say yes or no, can't you? I don't usually ask closed questions, but I know you're busy at work, so I thought I'd ask. And how's your cat doing? Maybe you got multiple cats. It's got a Japanese sounding name, I remember. Is it not Akira? Something like that. Actually, I do remember it. I wrote it down somewhere. When I was in hospital last year, I was watching your FM live streams. I remember writing down your cat's name. I can't find it. Oh look, it's Northern G. We're just talking about you. It was all good. You can ask the chat. We talked about baseball, didn't we, Northern G?
And then exit right.
This time yesterday, and I said about a player called Gueros, or maybe I got his name
Exit
wrong.
right.
And then Coulson here just said he was up at bat, and he was out. He was like first out. Anyway, that was the name of the hitter I was trying to get at. Anyway, not that it's made much impact so far. What's the score then? Bottom of the fifth, yeah. Ain't got a score yet. Come on. Oh, that's nice. You don't have to stop doing that for me. Maybe you can double screen. I don't mind playing second fiddle to baseball. I'd love to be watching it myself, to be fair. Maybe we can trade. Maybe you take over Northern G. You take over driving this truck around, and I'll just chill out with the baseball with a few tins. Oh, telepass.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, the J's are up then. Okay.
Turn left.
I can't remember anybody else that's in that lineup. And again, when was I travelling through Canada? That'd have been 2018. I just remember whenever that guy Gueros got a hit out of the park, they made him put this blue blazer on. That was like, you know. So when the Great Britain team got a homer during the World Baseball Classic, they stuck a Beefeaters hat on whoever did it. I remember that. That was quite funny. That's very London centric though, but you got a small computer, 4 gig of RAM, and no graphics card. Oh, okay, well, okay. I'm just trying to be nice. Oh, we timed this right as well, because in 8 minutes time we were going to go boing and
keep right
and drive
right.
all over the place. Well, we do that anyway, but you know what I mean.
Turn right.
Italy, of course we're in Italy, yes. Verona.
Turn left.
Is it here? There we go.
Good driving.
Thank you, Doug. What's he after? Is he after a system update or something? An OS update. I tell you what, people, the reversing's coming on. A few weeks ago, that'd have taken me about 10 minutes. That's alright, that. That's a great start to the stream. Love that. I've got no idea where we got there because I was completely immersed in the chat, so it just proves that you can operate on autopilot when needs be. I didn't see what jobs they had, did I? I tell you what, before we do that, we need to sleep, don't we? So let's find a hotel. Can we go around the back? Can we go around the back? That's what she said. She's cutting her husband's hair, so she won't be doing any of that right now. We can't go around the back. Okay. The Jays are winning, so life's good. Oh, I checked actually for Northern G's benefit. It was a... Oh, I'll tell you now, because you were asking me yesterday. Or maybe you wasn't necessarily asking me, but I was curious. Where's it gone? This is a Intel i7 and it's a 14700F. There you go. That's what I was looking at. I feel like the world's a better place now. Yeah, i7 14 or 14700F. There you go. That's what this is. I was explaining to Alice and she was like, is it good? I'm like, well, yeah, I suppose so. She's like me, it doesn't matter. I see everything seems to run okay. Who's Shinders? I don't know Shinders. We're just looking for a rest stop here. CPU is cooled. Good, it's a beast. Yeah, that's got a number of fans. Yeah, and I see at least only 3, 4. Yeah. I shouldn't have taken that corner, should I, like that? That was a bit naughty. Oh, could always get a job from them, from B-Lock, or BBL, whatever it's called. Not the Big Bash League, not cricket. Cheap viewers on offer? I'm all good, thanks. Brutal Indication. Where do they get these names from? AI, I suppose. But... Come on. I know, that's why we're trying to rest. So we don't have to pay any more fines. Come on. What were you doing with your life today, Northern G? I know you'd sort of... Well... It's late afternoon, right, for you? I'm curious as to what you've been up to. And same with you, Mr. Young man Coulson. What have you and your dad been up to on the farm? Am I allowed to go down there? Hopefully we are. Yeah, what have people been doing? I've been packing clothes and then dropping them off at the post office, and then I came back in my little photography studio, which is a corner of the house and a big light, the one that's shining down on me now, taking photos of other clothes that I need to sell in order to keep the light on, which is somewhat fitting. So that's what I've been doing, really. And I went for a little walk and then came on here. Millie couldn't find a job. Oh dear. She had to return empty-handed, and it cost us €1,600. Get a map, sweetheart. Ask somebody. At least the other ladies are chipping in. Dirt bike and homework. Ah, Northern G's another young man. Right, that's how you know Coulson then. Well, I assume you both came from legits from that community. Oh, where are we going here? I don't know where we're going here. Left. We'll go left. Game Messiah's been reading the bottom three of the Premier League, and he says it's wonderful. Bottom three, the league table's wonderful. It's a wonderful sight. Oh, Schindler got the run. That's good. That sounds like a win. Oh. Coming through. Oops. Coulson's done absolutely nothing today. No school. What jobs have they got for me then? They're boring, aren't they? Use plastics and use plastics. I ain't going all the way up there for 13 grand. He can shove it. I will do that because it takes us back to Austria.
What are we waiting for?
Who's legit? Ah, then you didn't come from there. Okay. Legit's a friend of the show. Legit plays Farm Sim. And I thought, because you got Northern G Farms in your name, I assumed that you came from that Discord, from that community, from that channel. But don't worry about it. Coulson, he's in Ontario, or somewhere in Ontario. I know he did tell me. I just assumed, again, which you shouldn't do because it makes an ass out of you and me. I assumed that you two knew each other, but you don't, obviously. But you should go and check out Legit, by the way. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? We can square the circle, as they say. If you like Farm Sim. And Ange, the pizza lady who's currently cutting her husband's hair, she plays Farm Sim with Legit. There you are, see? It's all making sense now. They are the dynamic duo. I seem to be taking corners exceptionally wide tonight.
Get ready to turn left.
Nah, you like American Truck Sim. Do you know, I am going to play that. I thought about putting it on tonight,
Turn
and then
left.
I remembered that I said I was gonna drive some cattle around, which means we've got to get to Austria.
Get ready to turn left.
Which means we've got to do it in this game. I will play it though, I promise.
Turn left.
I will put on American Truck Sim at some point this weekend. I will start making videos as well. I stopped doing that because we were generating more subscribers through live streams. Although I do miss making the videos. They're just simple. It's just the career mode, which effectively, I mean, the whole game you could argue is career mode. Yes, it's just me driving around from A to B, but with probably slightly less nonsense talking, because of course it's just me talking to myself without the aid of a chat,
right.
which I suppose that sounds pretty naff, really.
turn right.
I like the fact that we've got you people out there that we can bounce off. Another run! Wow! Ginmaz. I don't know these players. I need to do some research then. Game Messiah, we're back to soccer for a second. Wasn't expecting 4-0 from West Ham. Should have been 5, but Adama Traore felt pity, being an ex-Wolves player. He's the lad with the big shoulders, isn't he? He's hench, as my eldest son used to say. He's proper hench, that guy. Actually, we got him as a sticker here. I know you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't indicate on the middle of it. of the slip lane. Let's just have a look, because he might be here. I'm sure I've got an Adama Traore here. We used to open stickers, didn't we, on the channel? Of course, there was a joke in there, by the way. The joke was the sticker's already open, but I just used to show him on the camera. Desperate for content back then. I think we used to get this guy all the time. This will mean nothing. I apologise in advance now to all our Canadian friends. This will mean fuck all, but we used to open this guy all the time, Joel Ward, and I took this to a pub and I found a Crystal Palace fan and he had no idea who this guy was, and yet he kept coming out time and time again. I know you're here for the chucks, don't worry, and we'll get back to it in a second. I kept these here deliberately because I thought one day we'll do some more of this, because it's quite fun. Well, it was fun for one person. It was fun for Game Messiah. Oh no, it's not. It's João. Can you see that? João Gomez. Big fucking light. Yeah. I'm sure he was here. Oh look, it's Conor Gallagher. Just let me find this player. Then we can carry on with our lives. Oh, there's another Wolves player. Oh, bless. Oh dear. Rest in peace, Diego Jota, look. I saw him play his last ever game of football. Alright, here's another Joel Ward. That's 2. Another Conor Gallagher. Oh, another one. Another dead footballer. Doing well here, aren't we? Bless them. That's George Bulldog. There's another that same guy for Wolves. They smell great, don't they? Stickers. You only know baseball players. I don't know if you or Northern G are into collecting stickers or cards, but oh wow, oh my god, there's a trend for Liverpool. These might be worth something. Wow, there's one for your Game Messiah. There's an Eze in a Palace shirt. Gabriel Jesus. So the whole point of I'm gonna I had another camera that was up here, so you could see me do it, and then I was gonna put them in a. Whoa! Here we go. These are all Arsenal players, by the way, in Game Messiah, and myself, as you might have guessed, are Arsenal fans. But he's proper because he's a proper Londoner. Tommy Asu, Mateus Cunha. This house, by the way, like where I live, because I had 2 children at one point. We've got stickers everywhere. No, I can't. I could have sworn we had a Cunha. Another Joel Ward. 4 Joel Wards there. 4 Joel Wards and 2 dead footballers. There you go. Brilliant content. Oh, sorry, Northern G. Sorry that I bored you there. We're back driving again now. Look, we've got a gorgeous sunrise. You don't want to miss that, do you? Oh, hang on a minute. You can't see the game, can you? Because it's not on the right screen. There you are. We're back, look. Taff might want that Trent stick. I bought a box of Bundesliga stickers from a couple of years ago. And my plan was to do it as a series. Which I still could do, actually. Obviously not on this channel. Maybe he's still here? What's the question about? Colson? Oh, Northern. I thought I'd bored Northern G because he came for chucking and I ended up showing you football stickers, didn't I? Dead football players. Which is not... It's not the best, is it? Not the best look. Maybe if I had stickers of trucks and farming equipment, that might appeal more, but I don't have any of those, unfortunately. There's lots of these stickers, by the way. Lots of football cards as well. Again, you know, I had 2 young sons that eventually got into football, so you know, and I was actually earning good money. Well, I was earning money, full stop, and their needs came before mine. And I like football too. In fact, I'd argue they got their interest in football from me. So yeah, and up there somewhere, I've got my finger out again. Oh, I shouldn't have done, should I?
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, this is why you should stick to chucking and not get distracted. Oh, 19%. What did I say before? We wanted to keep the damage below 10. Oh dear me. Oh dear. Oh yeah, just pull out, mate. Just clear off. See, you've missed that, Northern G. You've missed that excitement. You missed the missed the most captivating moment of the entire stream there. Can't park there, mate. Indeed. Yeah. All I was going to say is that there's a sticker album up there from 1993-94 season, and I'm pretty sure I worked out I was like 13 stickers short, which was not too bad actually. Well, hopefully we'll see you again, Northern G. Hopefully we can seduce you back in with some American truck sim. It's probably close to bedtime, isn't it, I suppose? Oh, I didn't know that you made video content, Colson. Your newest short has 640 views. Wow, well done. That's double what we get. Oh, nearly missed that one then, didn't we? There isn't a dormitory somewhere. I got no idea what we're doing with this job, by the way. What are we doing then? I don't want to look at that damage. Please block that out. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see the fact that we've just totaled the truck. That's going to cost what? 28,000, I reckon. Anyway, used plastics all mashed up like it's been in a baler, and we're going to Klagenfurt. We're going to Austria. Nice.
Keep left.
It wasn't your fault, Game Messiah. It was all on me, that. If I'd have pulled over like I did before, put the hazards on, the Mickey hazards, the Edin hazards, Didn't quite work, did it, anyway? But anyway, okay. Oh, well, feel free to post a link to your shorts in the Discord, Colson. Get it done, son, if you haven't already. Do it and put it in the self-promo channel. I'll take a look. Other people will. I'm sure Legit has done or will do. I'm sure Ange will do once she's busy manscaping her husband. They didn't even bother me the fact that we totaled the truck and we got 19% damage. Pretty chilled out. I've seen photos that you've posted of your farm, but I've not seen any of your shorts. Again, it feels like we should buy this farm sim game, shouldn't we, really? I need to sell a couple more items first. Mind you, I need the money for a steering wheel, so that's the priority. I still need to eat, so that's the bigger priority. Mind you, if only we could turn the virtual items in the farm sim game into real, then I'd be sorted. Or maybe you could spare some milk, Colson. Send it over. I'm sure it'd survive the journey. Stick it on the back of a refrigerated unit. I'm sure it'll be fine. You've got cows on that farm, I remember. You only got like 300 cows. I know you've got horses as well. See, I do pay attention. Although I have forgot the name of your cat game, Messiah. I have got it written down somewhere though. $80 cows, 80. No horses. Well, gap in the market for your dad then. It could be a proper stud. Hey, I'm sure he is anyway. All my horses are under out John Deere tractor. I feel like one of us has butchered that. I reckon it was me. All our horses are under our John Deere tractor. All our horses. Okay, help me out with that. Horsepower, of course. Very clever. Very clever. Too clever for me. Horsepower! Cowabunga! Do the bark, man. It's the hair and makeup lady, Ange. If you want a blow dry like you're a member of Kiss, you want an 80s blow black. might be a different outcome. Might be a different menu, that one. Different menu option. Backcombing, that's what I was trying to get at. Yeah. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I can't sing, it always ends up going falsetto, doesn't it? Strutter, that's another good one. Or stutter, sorry. Yeah. Kind of got it right there. Spinal Tap. There you are. What a great film. Turn it up to 11. And this is how Turkey got a copyright strike. It happened the other day, didn't it? Some Russian mobsters trying to take my stream down. Got in some rubles. Здравствуйте! Здравствуйте! Как меня зовут? Меня зовут Turkey Salad Boy. До свидания. That's my Russian. I was supposed to watch a film today, I didn't get around to it. Yeah, you get your own back now, don't you? You can come back in. Go on then. Yeah. I didn't have the horsepower to get round in there. Whoa, where the rocket ship am I going there? Telepass. Go on then, buddy, you pull out. Kilowatts. Is that what we call it? Can't park there, mate. Touche. Fucking touche. I just got to pile up on my own. Wish I was recording this one. Oh dear me. Can't park there, mate, and then wallop. Oh dear. Oh, now I've hit the brake. Oh, what's going on now? Going on now? Is that good? We're back? Okay. What's happened there then? I don't know what I pressed there. What is going on? I learnt the other day, because I couldn't sleep, so I watched a documentary about the term gremlins. We'll come on to the movies, the late 80s movies. So what was just happening then, just out of interest, if you're interested, sorry, was something was going wrong. Like it kept throwing me out of the game, out of OBS, which is the software we used to stream. And then so when RAF pilots or American RAF pilots used to have like malfunctions when they were flying. They used to say, "Oh, the gremlins have got it," and then this concept of like gremlins being a malfunction like took off and became a tangible idea to the point where Walt Disney, right? Walt Disney got involved and was like, "I'm going to make a feature film out of it, out of pilots that hit a certain G and then can't function properly, and the machine starts to malfunction. It's because of these little gremlins, these little so they caricaturized a technical malfunction into a gremlin, and it nearly got made actually until the British authorities, the British government stepped in and was like, "Well, you can do it, but we want sign off. We want creative control over every scene." And of course, Walt Disney's like, "Fuck that! I've got a mouse, I've got a mouse and a duck, and a tiger and a pig, and I'm busy. I don't need all that crap. I'm good." And of course, Gremlins the movies were brilliant, weren't they? In the late 80s. I don't remember much about Gremlins 2, but the first one was brilliant. But anyway, yeah. So we had Gremlins there in the works. Interesting documentary. Alice! How are you doing, Alice? I can't chat for now, but I can listen. It's a good radio. It's a good radio. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Very kind. I enjoyed watching you play Elder Scrolls. I was telling the chat about, well, maybe an hour ago, how it was fun to watch you because I enjoy your soothing tones, your ASMR voice, and it was wicked to see Elder Scrolls. Enjoyed that. I wish it was a radio station. We could play some music. Although it would be done for copyright, wouldn't we again, Coulson, if we started doing that?
Keep left.
I did try before, by the way. I put my headphones in, because obviously I watch a lot of people that stream. And they seem to listen to music while they're driving a truck. I'm like, how can I do that? So I plugged in my headphones. But because, I don't know, I just felt like I was underwater. I couldn't hear. Then I'm shouting twice as loud. And I just thought, my neighbours won't like this. So I had to abandon that idea, which is a shame. Plus, I probably saved you all from some really awful singing. So, everybody wins. Hey, it's Sierra. Stop, police! It's the feds. The feds are in the house. Freeze! Open up, FBI. Okamoto. Ooh. Nearly got in trouble there, didn't I? I'm telling you guys, don't make me get my badge out. That could be a euphemism, couldn't it? Oh, trees on the road. Don't make me get my badge out. FBI. I just remember Ange said that you were doing something that was like secret squirrel, so I'm like, oh, I won't ask what she does. But in my head, you're a Fed Sierra, so there you go. Okamoto got a run. Wicked. What's the score now then, Coulson? Where are we at? Huh? I don't understand. So Sierra works for the FBI, basically. she does. She doesn't. There's a whole thread on it in the Discord. Check it out. It's funny. You can be a cop. There you go. Right. A state trooper. What about a Canadian mounted police person? What do they call them? Royal Canadian Mounted Police? Yeah. Could be one of them, couldn't you? So then you get to ride a horse and have a hat. That'd be quite a fun, wouldn't it? What was that? Oh, this might be one for Game Messiah, or maybe Ange will remember this one. Was it called Due South back in the day? There was a whole drama that was about a Royal Mounted Canadian Police person. I'm sure it's called Due South.
Keep left.
He was quite a suave, attractive looking bloke. sure he had a dog. I reckon it was due south. Go on, Gamer Si, you've got some years under your belt, haven't you? Andrew's a similar age to me.
Keep right, and then exit right.
No, let's not, Coulson. It's just a young thing.
Exit right.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button again. What is going on with these gremlins tonight? When are you streaming next, by the way, Alice? Because I like to watch your streams. You play games that I'm always inspired by. Like, I'd love to be playing Elder Scrolls. I'd love to play Subnautica.
Keep left.
I do have a lot of that. Well, I've got an Elder Scrolls, but it's a PlayStation 4 game, and I haven't got a capture card, so I can't stream it, if that makes sense. Which is a shame. And they're not cheap, are they? I had a look yesterday. One of those, what's the brand called? Is it Eligato? Not Aligato, that does sound Japanese. Aligato. Eligato. Capture cards. Oh, we've nearly made it. 15 kilometers to go, people. That's nice. Are you into fighter fights?
Turn left.
Fighter fights. Coulson's into fighter jets and boats rather than FBI, feds and cops. When we get to this job, we pull up. I'm gonna have a look. I'm sure it's called due south. So just a warning for you. And I know people are here for the chucking. Hopefully just here for the good times, the good vibes. I am going to bring up a browser window and I'm going to check. I'm sure it's called due south. Whoa, are you going to go, mate, or what? Come on. Are you going or not? Oh, right, now you go on an amber. I'm stuck at a red light. Greedy. Selfish. Brilliant. Feels like your workday might have finished then, Sierra. I've actually got no idea what time it is with you. Are you 5 hours? Actually, no, you're in Arizona, aren't you? So you're going to be 8 hours. So
ready to turn left.
Your workday might just be finishing.
Turn left.
Depends on the hours you keep, doesn't it, I suppose? Depends if you're on a stakeout or not.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I used to work for the government a long time ago. Well, it was Her Majesty at the time when the Queen was still alive. HMRC, yeah, Revenue and Customs, which is what? Like IRS for you people over there in America? I know there's some Canadians here, I know. I'm not sure if you call it the Inland Revenue where you are in Canada, but yeah.
Turn left.
I wasn't very popular. Well, still not very popular, but even less popular then.
Get ready to turn left.
All I did was data entry. It was after university, so, you know, one of my first full-time jobs.
Finally, we are here.
Quite good, actually. I liked it. It's a good crowd of people. Decent money. Life was different back then, but let's not. Yeah, you can't live in the past, can you? Not that old. Back in my day. Yeah. We're not doing that. So what we are doing though, we're going to check this. Check this out. Sure it was called Due South. Right. Yes! I am spot on. I just got to do that. Hang on. Window capture. Due South. There you go. Told you. Suave looking guy. Police Constable. Sorry, Royal Canadian Mounted Police Constable Benton Fraser. There you go. I can't play it because we'll get done for copyright, but yes, there you go. And there was his doggo. There he is again, look. Benton Fraser. Paul Gross. There you go. Not Pascal Gross. Wow. I feel vindicated now. I don't know who that character is. What did I say for? 1994. So it ran for 5 years. Wicked. Mountie on the Bounty. Wonder how long it took them to come up with that title. Sweet, there you go. We've all learnt something, haven't we? There you go. Whether you wanted to delay it or not. I don't know how many people have turned off the stream because of that. No, people are still there. That's good. We'll go back to the game, don't we? I'll do that right now. There you go. Oh, we can buy another. We can buy another truck. Yippee! Okay. Truck dealers. Right, I said we're going to buy a Renault, didn't I? Right. Leon. There you go. So we're going to buy one of them. Unless you want us to buy something different, by the way. Yeah, let's open up to the chat. What we thinking? It's got to be. It's either a Scania, a Renault, or a Mercedes, or a Volvo. There, you got 4 choices. Choices. There's no pressure. I'll tell you what, though, I'll let you think about that while I just go for a comfort break. I'll be right back.
No, you're all good, you're all good.
Oh dear, mate. That's not meant to happen.
He flipped over. You can't park there, mate.
Oh, well done. Well done. Oh dear.
I thought you had a coffee, you're sleeping.
Oh dear, we'll have to ring a man. Senna says, never a dull moment in this stream. He's kind of right, isn't he?
Oh dear, that's brilliant.
That caravan doesn't look too good either. I like how he's still in the, he's still holding on to the wheel despite the fact the caravan's just gone through his entire body. Oh, this is going to cost me a fortune, isn't it? Oh, all this good work tonight, all fucking undone.
No, you're all good, you're all good.
Oh dear, mate. That's not meant to happen.
He flipped over. You can't park there, mate.
We're back. No votes then? Ow! Okay, I'll make an exec decision then. I'll make the exec decision. We'll get a Mercedes. Don't customize it, obviously. The best spec that money can buy. There's your horsepower, Coulson. 625. I don't know what the MN stands for. NM. And then there's only RPM. Right, we'll get that one. What's this? 16 gears. Get some more Germany in our diet. I'll come back to that. What do we like the look of here? Gigaspace. Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah, I've already got one of them. That's nice. Can we add the Rocket League ball? Yes. Rocket League ball. Sun visor. On the dash. Please tell me we can add the Rocket League car. Yeah. That's cool. What's that there? Oh, some posh nuts. Another chrome one there. On the wheel. Yeah, I am TSB. Same again. What can we put in here? We'll put fingers because that's the theme of the day, or my day anyway. Let's get some customization going on. Let's get a Nova. Oh look, it's one of Kayo's doggo's name, Nova. Get the rumble. Yes. Yes. That's driver's plate's done. Yeah, give me that painted. I thought these looked really cheap last time. We'll get them again anyway. On the front of Snowy's truck and Bettertron. Not heard from him today, see? That's unusual. Mind you, I suppose we came on at a strange time, didn't we? Which is on me. Oh, we'll catch up with him tomorrow. Assuming he's around tomorrow. Painted, yes. Painted black. What's your update in the baseball, Coulson? What are we missing? Serpent, like it. Done. Not too bothered about tyres. Right, that looks good to me. That's only 300,000. Let's buy that. Wicked. Do I want to drive your new chuck? No. We'll stick it into. Is it Magdeburg? Yeah. See, I don't reckon that's a good place to be. Oh look, there's Astrid. We've got to hire another driver, which is exciting. See, it's fascinating how far we've come on in a few months. We started playing this game on New Year's Day, and it's now, what, April the 11th? And we've got quite a few drivers. Garage manager, driver manager. Hey, where's it gone then? Just bought that truck, didn't we? Yeah. There we go. Oh, they're all men. Oh, I do favour hiring the female drivers. Oh, I like his hat. It's like Mr. Ben. It's a proper bowler. It's got to be Mark, hasn't it? Mark or Jiri? I'll go Jiri because I like the name. Welcome on board, sir. Welcome on board. So what's that now then? We've got 9 drivers now. That's cool. I like that. Let's see how he gets on in Magdeburg. Brilliant. There you go. We're achieving. Let's try and get another job then. No update. Okay. Well, what was the last score? Was it 6-4? Was it in favour of the Blue Jays or the Jays? If that's how you want to shorten it to sound more informed. Right, let's see what jobs I've got. Don't be used plastics. Come on, something a bit more imaginative. Lumber, right? Lumber, roofing felt, used plastics, carbon, black powder. That is exactly what Bettertron works with. 9-4, Jays. Wow, there, I might get your first win then. That we're not going to take the job, but that's what Bettertron. That's what Dave works with on a daily basis. Oh, that's a big job. Don't quite fancy it though. That's going to Debrecen. That lumber sounds appealing, but again, it's a long, long way. Nothing close by, is there really? We'll do that one. Yeah, we'll do that.
Get on with it.
Oh, it's used plastics, isn't it? Oh no. Actually, I suppose we don't have to take it, do we? We could go to Tramadol or Tremere, not Tramadol.
Let's do this.
We could go there, couldn't we? Let's see what they've got. I know they say sometimes it's better the devil you know.
Turn right.
Oh wow, look at that over the other side of that fence. It's like a cemetery. Oh, that's some sort of psyops. Is this one of yours, Sierra? On the other side of that fence, that looks like some sort of training ground for FBI. That. Yeah, there's a psyop base. She's not really a Fed.
Go straight.
Hopefully Dewey likes his
Get
new
ready
truck.
to turn right.
Oh, I've got... So my screensaver's flicked around to polar bears, which aren't white, are they? Technically
right.
they're black. I'll rephrase that. They've got black fur.
Get ready to turn right.
Imagine
right.
the voice of a polar bear. Come on, motherfucker!
Please make a U-turn when
I've
possible.
done it. I'm here. We're coming in here. Come on.
Let's get this job done.
Cocaine bear. We talked about that last night, didn't we? On the stream. Well, on legit stream, sorry. Oh, it's a really long job, so I don't really want to do a massive job. That's more money than the last one though. Where's that? That's 659. So that's actually really good value. Right, we're doing that. Air conditioners. Oh no, I can't do it. Oh, sugar plums. Oh, I can't get out of doing the other one now, can I? That's rubbish. That is rubbish.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
I just assumed wrongly that you
Turn
could...
right, and then turn right.
Well, I'm going to go left and left.
Rerouting. Turn left. Go straight.
Still buzzing about due south, the fact that I called it. I remember watching it. It was on after school.
Get ready to turn left.
Might have been an after news round. With John Craven.
Turn left. Here we are. Safe and sound.
What do you mean here we are? What are we picking up then? Oh, I've driven past it, obviously. It's Jay. It's Josh. Legend that he's Josh.
Drive safe.
What's up, big gobble gobble? How you doing, Josh? Just about to not total that car. Picking up another jobby. Sweet.
Okay, here we go.
Where are we going then? Debrecen Beacons. Is it in past Budapest? So it's in Hungary, right on the edge of the map. Not Szeged. Debrecen. There we go. Fantastic, brother. It's good to be alive on a Friday night, or what? Yeah. Well, early hours of Saturday morning for us, because of course you're still in yesterday. Yes. In
Turn
principle,
left.
You're right, brother. Yes. You are wise. Angie's happy as well that you've joined us. Whoa, nearly took out that camper van and the Polizei. Ah, there you go, Sierra. So that wasn't a psyop then. It is, look, it is. It's a training ground for government activity. Welcome aboard, people. Thank you for joining us.
Go straight.
Of course, I am the Gobble Master General Turkey Salad Boy.
At the
We are playing
roundabout,
Euro Truck
take the
Simulator
first
2.
Exit now.
We're driving from Austria,
Keep
from
right.
Klagenfurt. I probably pronounced that wrong. And we're going over the border into Hungary. And the sweepstake, unfortunately, has already been won by somebody. I don't know who, but we had an accident before. I reckon it was 15 minutes in. We've had a few fines since. Curiously though, none of them have been speeding fines. They were accidents that, yes, I did cause. And we're up to 19% damage, which is my fault. I was too busy showing football stickers to game Messiah, and I took my eye off the road, and we jackknifed and took out another truck and a couple of cars. Nobody asked my details, no deets, and everyone drove off. So at some point that's going to cost me money to fix. Angie's always excited to see Josh. This character's voice gives my nevers tingles. Which character? What game are you playing, Josh? I didn't use my indicators there, did I? Well, I need a rest stop at some point. Ange laughed out loud at that. Yeah, see? You're funny man, Josh. Depends how you identify though, doesn't it? I identify as a rampant turkey. How many fingers up, Josh? One for Sierra as well. How many fingers? 5 Finger Friday. Technically that'd be 2 hands then, wouldn't it? Because you've only got 4 fingers on one, and I had no fingers on the steering wheel then. Of course, I haven't got a steering wheel yet. Oh, yeah, the sat nav, yeah, Mr. Duke, yeah, he does sound like like the casting department couldn't afford to sign up a real Batman voice. They couldn't afford Michael Keaton. Certainly couldn't afford Christian Bale. Mel Gibson was too busy being anti-Semitic or whatever he's done wrong for him to be cancelled. So they brought in this guy. Yeah, this is like, it was way down the list. What is it you want paying, mate? $15 an hour and taco? No problem. Get him in. Get him booked. Get him booked.
Keep left.
Actually funny that this won't make any sense to you, but I'll try it anyway. So somebody asked me the other day for my rate, my hourly rate as a consultant. So this was on a video game project, and I told him it was $75 an hour plus a box of biscuits, like a very specific box of biscuits. And then, by the way, I typed it out. I had to go back and say, by the way, that's not a box of biscuits an hour, because that would be A, obscene, and B, I'd be sick. I'm just waiting for their feedback, really. In my head it was funny. And again, I was selling a coat before, right? I was selling a windbreaker. Superdry brand windbreaker. Extra large. Doesn't fit though anymore. So, you know. What are you doing, Mr. AI Nutter? You mental driver. Anyway, so I put this listing on Vinted. And I got a question back. Somebody asked me, is it waterproof, right? So I look it up on the internet, this particular model of jacket. No, it's not waterproof. So I go back and say it's not waterproof. Question back again. Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? And I was getting so frustrated that I just wrote back, well, I won't wear it in the shower, mate, if I were you. A couple of hours of silence. My girlfriend thought it was funny. And then that person came back with lol. But is it still waterproof? I'm like,
keep right. Oh. Then exit right.
Dumb people, myself included, shouldn't be allowed on the internet.
Exit right.
He didn't buy it, obviously, because it wasn't waterproof enough.
Get ready to turn right.
The biscuits that I asked for, just if you're curious about it, were Tunnocks tea
turn
cakes.
Right.
It's a bit of a running joke with some people that also do what I do for consultancy. So yeah, we'll see if they accept my terms and conditions. There's a massive football or some sort of interesting geometric pattern. As we're on the back roads, we have nowhere to sleep. Super glad you specified. Yeah, our hourly rate was 75 plus a box of Tunnock's tea cakes. Tea cakes, yeah, but like they're from Scotland and they're quite specialist.
Go straight.
I'll let you into a secret. I don't actually want to do the work. I don't need to do the work, but I'd like the biscuits. I don't think you can get them in Costco where you are. Actually, where are you, Josh? I don't know where you are. Let's pin the tail on the donkey. Where are you in the world, Josh? Are you another Arizonite? Or are you a Canadian? Are you a due south Royal Mounted Canadian police person? West Virginia, take me home, country road, to a place I belong. Is that a tri-state? Is it one of the tri-states? I've been to Maryland. I've been to Baltimore. Fucking hell. Jeez. And I like to think I'm pretty brave. That was pretty edgy, yeah. I loved it though. And actually, if Colson's still here, I did sort of become a surrogate Orioles fan because I went to Camden Yards and had a really great time. I didn't go to a ball game, but I went. I took an Uber. This might make you laugh, maybe it won't. So I couldn't. Where was I? I was in Washington at Dulles Airport. There was a thunderstorm. This was in September. Oh, years ago. Well, I say years, 4 years ago. So a thunderstorm. So the flight was delayed by 11 hours. It got to sort of 2 or 3 in the morning, and basically the whole airport was like shutting down, like because there's no more flights, pretty much. And I happened to grab this poor lady that was like hoovering the carpet up, and she was like,
Go straight.
What do you want me to do? Like, and I was like, yeah, you got a point on you, sweetheart. Anyway, so I flagged this Uber down. Well, I got an Uber. Mr. Chin, little Chinese guy, he was delighted to see me. I bet he fucking was, because he drove me all the way from Washington Dulles Airport to Baltimore, which, you know, was about $150, $160. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, Mr. Chin let me play my own music, because he was really delighted with the money he was earning. I went to Baltimore because I'd watched this. Was it The Shield or The Wire? One of the TV shows. And I wanted to go to Camden Yards. And I wanted to go to the pub where Edgar Allan Poe died. Because he died, didn't he? He died because he was a bit of a drinker. He died staggering out of a pub, which is still there, called The Horse That You Rode In On. Because he swallowed his tongue. He was a pisshead. Oh, maybe I've got it confused then. What's this? We call it the Mid-Western Ohio. What's this? Oh, I've been to Cincy. Been to Cincinnati. That was fun. No acknowledgement of the Mr. Chin story? Come on, who does that? What mentalist just decides to get an Uber from one state to another, which costs an arm and a leg? Mind you, I'd been at a bar because we had 9 hours to work. I think it was 11 hours in the end, yeah. 11 hours to kill. You are 4 hours from Cincinnati. Okay. Interesting. I'm learning more about. Do you know? I don't know much about sort of Middle America-ish. I know it's not middle. You're going to tell me, but I don't know that much about what I would consider the middle. The only place in Pennsylvania I've been to is Philly. That was cool. I liked it there actually. I'd argue it kind of is the middle. Okay, well there you go. Again, I don't know much, apart from Cincinnati. And technically we did fly out of... Well, the airport was across the border, the state line border. So that was in Kentucky. The airport began with a C. Covington, I believe it was called. Because it's not far from Bobby Mackey's. That's... Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa, gotta... Anyone behind me? Of course there is, yeah. Yeah, Bobby Mackey's the music venue, which is haunted as fuck. Which I really wanted to go to. Because I used to love watching, and still do, and might actually after this stream. But obviously I'll be sleeping with the lights on. Watch Ghost Adventures with Zach Bagans. I know that Angie's a big fan of Zach Bagans. And one of his first ever episodes he went to Bobby Mackey's. Right, can they get out if I just selfishly park that there? Well, it's happening anyway. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We call the Midwest literally the Western Middle. Yeah, I love that. Love that. I'm from what we call the Mid-Ohio Valley. Oh, now you're getting technical now. Northern West Virginia, Eastern Ohio, Southern Pennsylvania. Like a triangle. I'm seeing a triangle. It's very good though. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you spending your time with us. Oh, I love that sound, by the way. The crickets. The late night chirping. Love that. You love to see it. Let's take on some more gas because we can. Although I appreciate I have gone in the wrong way. That's what she said. One of these days this bell's going to get worn out. What is this then? €1.50 for diesel. That's cheap. Bottle that. The tank is full. I can't see a damn thing because it's so dark. I can't wait to go back to Cincinnati. So maybe when I do that journey, maybe I'll go and check out. You say West Virginia, so where would? And again, I don't need to know your zip code. Like where would one go if one was coming to sort of where you live? Like what's the major city? Oh, fucking hell. Why is the light not on? What? The lights have gone out. That's why I couldn't see anything. €1.50 a litre. Expensive? No, not at the minute, bro. Not at the minute. Oh, unless you've done the translation. Sorry, the FX to Canadian dollar. That's pretty good for us right now. Yeah, that's pretty good for us. I live in the hills, buddy. The closest town is... Yeah, what's it called?
Go straight.
If I was going to visit, I need to sort of put it on a map, don't I? Again, I went to Cincinnati because there was football on there. Soccer. German soccer. Obviously, there's a big German influence in the Cincy. It's a sticker over my shoulder. Can't see it. I'll show you it, just because we can. Where's it gone? There's the master, so you can... There it is. The soccer team, obviously, but yeah, over the Rhine, there's a German district in Cincinnati. What the frig that's gone on this time? New Martinsville, but the biggest city would be Wheeling. Okay, wheeling and dealing in Wheeling. I like it. Okay, we'll have a look on the map, shall we? Later on. I know you know where it is. I don't know where it is. Colson might not know where it is. Other people might not know, but that's cool, man. I love nothing more than travelling, usually on my own. Travel on my own, rock up to a bar, just make friends with the person to my left and my right. I love that. And the barkeep. That's one of my favourite things to do in the entire world. So that setup, you don't get it in the UK. Like yes, we have a bar obviously, and you can sit at it, but people that bar culture's just not. We haven't got that. Like tonight, for example, last night, Friday night, there was no one would come and play with Turkey. So I thought, oh, do you know what? I could just go and make friends and that, to remind myself that no, if you go up to another English person in an English bar, they'd think you're a psycho. Like, no one talks. It's like it's just not the done thing. People don't do that in the UK, or in England anyway. It's not as inviting, it's not as welcoming as America, Canada,
Get ready to exit left.
Ireland, or anywhere. Yeah, we're a very cynical bunch of space. I'm not. I love making friends with people. I'll thought to most people, as you probably figured out. But yeah, we're a bit conscious, self-conscious, skeptical, paranoid, I suppose is the best way of putting it. I love the bar culture in the US. Christ, I remember I was in Newark, literally, Newark, New Jersey, downtown Newark. I was off to the MetLife to watch some soccer. This is last June, so FIFA, not the World Cup, but the Club World Cup. Nobody knew it was on, really, unless you were from one of the teams that were playing there. And I remember that when I checked into the hotel, they were like, are you sure you're in the right place? I was like, yeah. They were like, well, how come you not stay in, like, Manhattan? Like, you know, I was like, well, I wanted to experience Newark. And then I found an Irish bar, and the barkeeper again was saying, why are you here? Anyway, when I eventually sat down at the corner of the bar, it turned out the guy next to me was from the same part of the UK that I'm from.
Go straight.
You know, he was like, what are you doing here? I'm like, oh yeah, football. He worked for the Prudential, so like for the insurance company, in one of those big tower blocks in downtown Newark. But again, yeah, I love Newark. We'll stay near the, what's the hockey team? Jersey Devils, is it? The Devils?
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Where do the Oilers play, by the way? Is that Pittsburgh? Welcome back, Sierra. Welcome back from your stakeout. Hopefully you caught the bad guy. What's the show? I don't know if do you ever watch Wolf the Bounty Hunter? I quite like them. His wife died, which is really sad. He's still going though, isn't he? The Bounty Hunter. Oh, very good. You found him, he was there the whole time. Oh, Edmonton. Oh, okay. So completely different country. There you go. Thank you, Coulson. I might be going to Milwaukee, actually. I found some other people that like soccer that are in Milwaukee. They're Brewers fans as well. That's quite far north though, isn't it? Not like Green Bay, is it? Not that far north, but... And then I remember when I was in New York, I took my mum, we don't talk anymore, she's like dead to me. On her 60th, I took her to New York and Boston, because my dad was supposed to do it. Don't talk to him either, he's dead to me. In fact, he's dead to my mum because he walked out on her, but that's a different story for a different channel. Anyway, so I took her to New York for her 60th, and on the first night we were there, I met these guys, and it turned out they'd won a considerable amount of money on spread betting. So they were just like blowing it all in New York. Anyway, 2 nights later, my mum had gone to bed. She can drink. She went to bed about midnight. So it's just me on my own in this bar. And these same guys were like, oh, we saw you the other night. You can put it away. And I was like, yeah, what are you doing here? Then they told me about this incredible story, winning all this money. So we then went out on this pub crawl, all these Irish bars, and it involved swapping clothes. Oh, fucking hell, we were getting kicked out of places. It was a riot. And he was from not Milwaukee, it began with an M. It was like really north as well. Well, actually it might have been Madison maybe, but I didn't get his details, which I'm annoyed about because I like keeping in touch with crazy people like that. But yeah, that was funny. Turkey and I getting acquainted. That's nice. Nicely put, Josh. I like it. West Virginia, mountain higher, take me home, country road. I like a bit of John Denver. I was listening to Glenn Campbell earlier. Like a bit of country. Easy listening country. Galveston.
Right, and then exit right.
What are you doing? Whoa, what are you doing there?
Exit right.
I'd really like to go to places like Dakota, like North Dakota. That to me is that is Midwest, right? That must be. Nashville, quite like to go there. No, again, not really. Well, for the music, I mean, I love music. I was thinking more football, soccer, because I'm slightly obsessed. Not as obsessed as Game Messiah, if he's still there. He works nights, so he's busy, but he might pop up again in a minute. I've got no idea where we're driving, by the way. I just get so sucked into the chat. That song actually does mean a lot to people on here. Good, I thought it would do. Yeah, I love a bit of John Denver. Quite like James Taylor as well. Johnny Cash. We used to go to a conference in Austin, Texas. That was fucking brilliant. 6th Street. If we timed it right on a weekend, but it was like during a music festival, which might have even been South by Southwest actually, as that was starting to get popular. Yeah, it was incredible. Austin. It's a shame they cancelled that one, really. that was all because I worked in video games, and you know, we were quite fortunate that a lot of big video games are, a lot of video game companies are spread out around the world, but a lot obviously are in America. I used to work in Charleston in South Carolina. That was pretty quiet. It was pretty by a harbour, but it was quiet though. I can't imagine what it'd be like in the Midwest. It's got to be quiet there, hasn't it? Good old Texas, yeah. I've got some great stories about Dallas, which even the more I think about it, I'm not quite sure that actually happened. Right, I'll tell you that now. I'll just pull over. See if you can believe this one then, right? So, where's the camera gone? So, this was a few years ago. I was chasing a guy from Australia around America because he owed me a lot of money. And at one of the stops for one of the cities was it was called Vacaville, so it was near Sacramento, right? So California-ish, like top end of California, northern San Francisco anyway. So I'm staying with this couple that I know, and the guy says to me, "Oh, where do you want to go next on your trip? Where's this guy going to be next?" I'm like, "Well, it's either going to be New York or Dallas." And the guy goes to me, "Dallas, I've got it." And he literally texts his mobile phone, dials a number, puts it on speaker, and he goes, "Ron, talk to Craig." My name's Craig, by the way. "Ron, talk to Craig." And I hear this English voice, a very posh English voice, go, "Oh, hello, Craig." And I'm like, "Hello, Ron." And the intermediary guy goes, "Craig's on his way to Dallas, aren't you, Craig?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just looking at flights right now." I wasn't, but obviously I was stuck in this situation. So Ron goes, "Oh, brilliant. I can pick you up from the airport. What time's your flight?" And I'm like, 6:10, no problem, right? So like, he's like, "Where are you staying?" And my intermediary goes, "He's staying with you." And the guy goes, "Brilliant. Okay, so that's settled then. I'm now going to Dallas to stay with a posh English guy who I've never met before in my entire life." Anyway, connecting flight, we get there. The guy picks me up, and he immediately he sort of turns to me and goes, "There's one little thing you need to know about me." And I'm like, whenever someone starts a sentence like that, fucking hell. "Okay, what is it, Ron?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm involved in I've got a slight issue with my ex-wife." Okay, slight issue. This will be interesting. Where's this going? "Yeah, I've got a slight issue with my ex-wife. She's assigned a private detective. Could have been Sierra, to be fair. There's a private detective following me because something to do with some money that she thinks I've had out of her." Okay, no problem. And he keeps constantly, while he's driving, he's checking his phone because he's got like a Ring doorbell app. And sure enough, like every so often there's a knock on the door, there's a guy there, obviously chasing this guy for money. It was fucking mental. Like for the 3 days that I was there in Dallas, every time I went to a restaurant, it'd be like, I need to step outside, and then his phone would go, the Ring doorbell, there'd be various people trying to check this guy down. At one point, when we went to his house, he said, "I've got to shift all these computers." So me and his special friend Sarah, we had to take another SUV, park round the back. We were jumping over a fence to take these PCs out of this guy's house, getting them over the fence and then put them in the back of this SUV and driving off before anybody stopped us. It was just like, is this a Netflix special that I've been roped into that I don't know about? It was fucking mental. Lovely bloke, by the way. And I'd quite happily go back to Dallas. Yeah, a bit crazy. It didn't do it to me until I left and missed it. There was just nowhere else like it here. Beautiful people always. They always wave and ask how you're doing. The whole door's open for people. There is a list a mile long about what Josh loves about where he lives. There you go. I'm still waiting for that Netflix special to come out, but yeah, it was batshit crazy. Oh, what's this? What's happened here? Ah, some pipes. There you go. There's a car wreck by my house. The car flipped over. Well, was it that one? Behind us? Take me home, country road, to a place I belong. I can't do it. This goes too high. The only things I can sing are like where it's very deep, very bassy, like Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus. It's probably the only song I can sing. And that's being sober as well. Yes. Your own personal Jesus, yeah.
Keep left and then continue straight. Go straight.
Oh, no. Quick. Not the Marilyn Manson version. Oh, what's his real name? Was it Brian Warner, I believe his name? He's a journalist, wasn't he? A journalist that no one quite took seriously. So he decided to become the music. They are. If you can't beat them, better them. He was wild, wasn't he? I still quite like Marilyn Manson. Because it was wild. Beautiful people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Yeah. I am 44, by the way, so I'm quite old. Did too. Blinded them with your beauty. It feels like there's a Shaggy reference in there. It wasn't me. And again, apologies to Legit and to Ange for just song bombing the Discord. My brain works different, you know.
Go straight.
Sometimes I'd rather talk in music lyrics than talking actual words because it's yeah. I'm a bit strange. I appreciate it. I got down with Eminem back in high school. Oh, I got down with Marilyn Manson, not Eminem. Sorry, again, done it again, haven't I? MM. Marshall Mathers. Sorry. He did another cover, didn't he? What was the other cover? Tainted Love. Soft Cell.
Keep
Mark
right,
Almond.
and then exit right.
Yeah.
Exit right.
Soft Cell always reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a guilty pleasure. I really enjoy the music on those films. Just that concept as well of sustaining, like keeping the memory of his mum alive through music. Spoiler, by the way. Spoiler! If you've not seen those films. The soundtrack's brilliant. And you've got the Uber Chaka, Uber Chaka, Uber. I can't stop this feeling. Fuck, that soundtrack is brilliant. 10cc, you're not in love. All that. Honestly, I could have. Do you know what? That's the film that I'm watching later. That's going on later. And then what's the Dave Bautista character who just can't take anything seriously? His conversations with Rocket, or Bradley. Fuck it. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Oh no! Speeding fine. €1,200. You bastards. Excuse my German there, Coulson. I'm sure your dad will come out with some language. Did the Blue Jays win? Can we confirm that? Drax, that's the one. Thank you very much, Josh. Yeah, I love that film. All those films actually are brilliant. And I always wanted to own, just to bring Ange back in the conversation about Lego, I
Keep
always
right,
wanted to own
and
that
then turn
Milano
right.
as a Lego set. New city discovered in the game, by the way. Debrecen.
Turn right.
Always wanted that Milano, but at the time my 2 sons were very, very young, and it had just got trashed, so I didn't bother. And also,
Get ready to turn left.
I haven't got a job now. Oh look, there's a cash lady. Where's Ange gone? Or is that a man? Ah yes. Well, he might identify as a lady.
Turn left.
That's a Tom Jones song, isn't it? There's your cash lady. There she is. Won't wolf whistle because it's 2026. She looks serious, doesn't she? Why so serious?
Turn right. We're here. Now drop the load and go.
That's what she said. Drop the load and go. Again, we couldn't afford Michael Keaton. Mel Gibson was out causing trouble. So we got this guy in for $15 and a taco an hour. That's what she said. He's got to be my favourite Batman, by the way, Michael Keaton. Actually, I quite like old Twilight boy. Robert Pattinson was pretty convincing in that reboot. There's got to be more of them coming, haven't they? Surely. I like the Twilight movies, don't get me wrong. I thought they were really, really good. Again, great soundtrack. Death Cab for Cutie, another one of my favourites. Yeah, it might be old, it might be out of touch, but I do like my music. Might be shite at games, but you know. Good at a music quiz. Alright, what's this? I've missed a lot of chat here. Right. Let's take it all the way back. Let's get a rewind. Right, Josh likes Marshall Mathers, likes Eminem. Sweet Dreams, yeah. Again, that was another cover, wasn't it? That was Eurythmics. Annie Lennox, who trained as a professional singer at the Royal Society of Arts. Oh, what was his name? Oh, I should know this. Is it Dave? It'd be Dave, wouldn't it? It's always a Dave. Dave Stewart, that's it. Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart was Eurythmics. Again, another classic sound of the 80s. Walking on Broken Glass, which I nearly went into song on, but I'll ruin it. Halloween, probably blinded them with the opposite. Oh, what's this? Tracks. German. You're German, Colson? I didn't know that. I didn't know you had German ancestry, sorry. 1907, that's just before... Yeah, just before the first, or the Great War, I should say. Blue Jays won. There you go. 10-4, Rubber Ducky, 10-4. Aim at the headlights, if you know what I mean, Sierra. I think I know what you mean. Anne's got a line there, didn't she, with it? Oh, there's two, isn't there? There's pull it around the back and there's drop the load and go. Definitely not that Josh, they got scared. Oh yeah, because of course Sierra's just been on a stakeout. FBI, open up. I hope everyone's okay though. Not a fun situation. Angie's back. Oh god, you said there was an accident with a truck or something on your road. He bounced into TGS stream. TGS? Oh, is that where Angie's modding on? Can't think what he's called now. Anyway, yeah. Well, go wherever you need to go, people. I don't mind. I mean, it is nearly 4 a.m. in the UK. Typical gamer, isn't it? That's the one. Yeah, you go where you need to go, people. You've given me more time than what I need in my life. I'm back, lurking lots. I was helping in TGS. Quins? And building Lego. Of course, you're building your Lego, aren't you? Well, we're going to go on for a little bit longer. Probably go until 4. I need a job though. You got all the windows open. You're definitely in Arizona. Open all them windows with the heat. It's always cold in this house. Can't stand it. Right, pork. Get some pork and beans. Bit of Weezer. Let's do that. Ostrava. We're going to Czech Republic.
Come on, there's a job to do.
Former Czechoslovakia. Pork and beans. Do like a bit of Weezer.
Ready to roll.
Let's go. I've got all 3 and Discord open because we've launched a new server. Check you out, Ange. Holy Ange, that's rough.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
This has been one of the best streams I've ever done, by the way. I've got no idea where I've been driving to. I'm not really paying attention.
Ready to turn right.
Just on autopilot, really.
Turn right.
Oh, there's your cash lady again across the road. They love a good walk out here in Eastern Europe.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, doing that emoji. It's always the time when we're all here. If only Brad could multitask like Ange. Ooh. Meow. Bitchy. You go you get your bitch ass here. I don't know what accent that was. Well, it's typical gameplay then. I assume it's Fortnite if Angie's involved. Hello, buddy. Is he checking out the speed cameras? Turn it off, mate. Turn it off. Must be Fortnite, I'm assuming. I've heard of him, yeah. I assume it's a him as well. Depends how you identify, doesn't it? Gotta get your pro mods and your pronouns right. Don't want to get cancelled. Don't put me on a blog post. Well, if it gets me some publicity and some links, yeah, some views. There's Yogi, look. There he is. It's in the field. Not sure if that was a John Deere or not. Colson. I don't know Quinn. Don't know that one.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Wrong colour of green. I'm colourblind, so I'm
right.
never going to get that right, am I? That's a Deutschfahr. Okay. I don't know if you're messing with me, but... Oh, what's this? We got a chatbot on Kick. I really love your streams. Do you have a schedule? Yeah, I'm not very good at keeping to it. Let's connect on Discord. Yeti Fash.
Keep left
I
and
think
then
so.
continue straight.
Oh, you've been... No, you're not... Coulson, you're not legit, are you? Are you...
Go straight.
Are you... Is this your alter ego, then? Wow, I didn't know that, Ange. I didn't know that Coulson's actually legit. Actually Yogi. You kept that quiet. I know, I was sorry, yeah. My sarcasm didn't really work there, did it? It landed like a 9/11 hijack flight, didn't it? I'm so sorry. It's actually a Deutschfahr. Okay. I'll look it up. I've got a few things to look up, and when I've finished, I've got to look up various parts of the Midwest of America. Deutschfahr. We've done due south.
Keep left and then continue straight.
Oh, there's a hot air balloon.
Go straight.
And a Blue Jays win. What a night we've had. What a night. All that buzzing. How did you get that gig then, Ange? The mod gig. I think you might have told me before, actually, but... Quinn is typical gamers Fortnite duo, and Brad, Sierra, and Ange all mod for Quinn. There you go. Right. I feel like I've known that. I feel like that's been putting out to me before. That's pretty cool. I don't know anything about Quinn. I should go and check them out. Them covers me, doesn't it? I'll have to have a look at that. If it's Fortnite, I'm not very good at Fortnite, but I like the people. Mind you, I'm not very good at this game, am I? But, you know, you're still here. You're still watching, so that's something. Oh, I can't get past him, can I? Being part of the community. TG asked me to be part of the mod team. Oh, you did some of this, yeah. Yes. Well done. That's brilliant. I haven't seen my mod in quite a while. Rishi Dishy from Mumbai. I've not seen him. Hope he's alright. He had a high fever last time we spoke. was never really good at shooting games. I haven't got that twitch mechanic. In fact, I'd probably say I've not been very good at games for the last sort of 25, 26 years. They're all too complicated for me. Too many buttons. Give me the good old days of the Mega Drive and the simple D-pad. Was there 3 buttons on that controller, on that gamepad? It might have been A, B and C. A, B and C back in the day. Slap the cartridge in or take it out, blow on it in case it doesn't work properly. One for you there, Ange. And then plug it back in and away you go. If it don't work, blow on it. Isn't that right, ladies? Isn't that right? Now video games are too complicated. Yeah, I was no good at Fortnite. You love your Nintendo Game Boy? Yeah, it's that's the good old days, yeah. Original Zelda games.
Keep right.
Simple
Then
Pokemons.
exit right. Exit right.
The F1 games, the Formula 1 games were really cool back in the day. Even the golf games were cool. I suppose you could argue there is still a market for like retro type games on Steam. Steam's got everything on it. It's got hundreds of thousands of games.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I'm always
Turn
open to
right.
recommendations. I worked on a golf game, actually. I worked on 2K golf. I'd argue I should have a credit in the game, but I don't think it's there because I think I'd left by the time that it was actually being mastered. And a wrestling game as well, but I could go on and on and on. And Christ, I've worked in games for 20 years, so there's bound to be some games with my name on it. In fact, we did check actually. Alice and I did look. Not that I'm trying to be arrogant or big-headed about it, but I'm pretty modest. But yeah, I've got a credit in a Halo game, which I'm particularly proud of. Golf games are cool. Again, not the modern ones though, because they're too complicated.
Go straight.
Yeah, it was actually at 3 years in a row actually.
Get ready to turn left.
And to be fair, even EAFC as well, yeah. Oh, what's that?
Turn left.
No one's picked up their trash, have they? We're going left. Right. Wow, you're becoming like a messiah type figure, Josh. Everyone loves you. You can get away with anything. Which Halo? Oh, a good shout. I'll show you in a few minutes. Actually, I don't want to dox myself by giving away my surname, but I'll tell you what. I'll have a look now because I'm curious. All right, 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't want to dox myself, so I'll have to do it in a clever way. Well, I won't bring it up on the screen, but I'll look on Moby Games. Halo Infinite campaign, Halo Infinite multiplayer, WWE 2K22, Madden NFL 22, And the ones that are not credited but should be. Where's the golf game? PGA Tour 2K25. There you go. FC24. PGA Tour 2K25. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pizza for dinner with Ange. Wicked. Sling that on there. Yeah, this is the best stream I think we've ever done. Don't forget my credit in Overcooked. Yes, thank you, Ange. Good. Yeah, Alice was gushing on that one. That was more of a special thanks there, to be fair. Yeah, I worked on the badass guy in Halo called Craig with a K, and my name's Craig with a C, so I thought it was kind of fitting, really. I don't mind either way, really, Josh. I'm pretty... Yeah. I had a good run, let's just say that. I had a good career in video games. And then towards the end, it just became a joke. People just flat out refusing to pay their invoices. Hence, I end up traveling around America, ironically, spending the money that I should have been getting from the guy that owed me it. Didn't really think that one through, did I suppose? Yeah, you're supposed to wait for that money to come in, not spend it chasing the guy that owes you it. I had a great time though, so I'm alright with that. I'm at peace with that. He will get his comeuppance in the future. Fate will finger him at some point in the future. Oh, a lot of love in this stream, isn't there? Of course there is. I don't think I could deal with being as big as a TGS. I don't know. My life would never be the same. I'm still flattered that people turn up. In the early days, it was just me, and it was a lot to carry. And I can talk a lot of shit for the best of us. Excuse my German again, there, Colson. Having people in the chat is awesome. As Ange will tell you. And in fact, you all do, right? Because you're all mods, aren't you? You're all special people. MC mods. Listen up, yo, it's a sabotage. What a great video as well. You know, back in the day when the concept of an AI video was just in some engineer's ball sack, you know, when they used to make videos that were proper videos. I mean, I know it's a spoof, but you know, you get my point, right? You cut my drift. You get my drift. That is a cracking music video for that sabotage. What a great little trio as well. Brass Monkey, what a tune that is. And Intergalactic, don't forget Intergalactic. I can't do it, sadly. Chili can beatbox though. Man used to be a DJ, didn't he? So he's got all the skills. Wow, so Eastern Europe likes you to put your pedal on the metal. I like
Get
it.
ready to turn left.
80 on the back roads. Not the back rooms. Not the back roads. See, they love walking out here, don't they?
Turn left.
Coming through. Oh, we need to find a rest stop. He didn't play Halo, but didn't play that version of Halo. That's alright. I don't think he did very well, did it? Mind you, video games is in a right. I'm going to swear again. I'll try not to swear then. It's in a right mess at the minute. It really is. I'd argue a lot of it is all down to the simple principle of greed. You know, Gordon Gekko style. Greed is good. It's not good though, is it? Really, it's not good when. I find it difficult to reconcile when people that have an actual gift, that have spent years refining their talent, be it an artist, you know, be it a programmer, be it someone in game design, which is very specialist, and yet some of them people have been out of work for 3 years and are having to turn to like Craigslist, Deliveroo, you know, the gig economy. It just seems wrong, just for the sake of making a few more thousand. It just, yeah, it's just wrong really, but that's just me, I suppose. Not a commie. You know, no one tell McCarthy, don't come and witch hunt me. Just saying, there's another way of doing things. Wow, Josh has got some heavy comments on the Halo series. I like it. There was a remaster, wasn't there, of most of the games that was put like in a pack, or a, what do you call it, like a bundle on Xbox, on like the Series S, that sort of generation, the S and the X. I love replaying it. I thought they were brilliant.
Go straight.
I quite like the TV show that was on Paramount. I know people were absolutely appalled by it. I liked it. I quite like the odd, like the one-offs that you get. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a Halo fan per se. I just thought the principle of it was clever. And again, it's one of those games that stood out at the time from a lot of Me Too. Not a Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, just a lot of copycat games. It stood out. I remember at E3 one year, that'd be 2004. There were people literally queuing round and round and round and round the show floor just to get a few minutes on, what would that have been? Halo 2. That's crackers. Coulson, my dear, thank you for giving up your time with us. We've got a Blue Jays win. We've learnt about your German heritage. You've been part of the show. You're a wonderful little man. Please don't change. Thank you, Coulson. Means a lot, buddy. This late Friday night, early Saturday morning stream's a good slot. I like it. It's one of the best ones I've ever done. So thank you all for being part of it. In particular, you, Coulson. You've been here pretty much from the start. Magic. Oh, 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 that's magic. Uber shaka, uber shaka. I can't stop this feeling. That is honestly, it's a great soundtrack on that film. Ciao and Bella, Coulson. Ciao and Bella. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, we need a rest stop urgently, and I went past one before, didn't I? Oh, I went past one. 4 AM, by the way, in the UK. My neighbours are gonna fucking love me. Kozici. Wow, Poland.
ready to turn left. Turn left.
I'd say GoldenEye on the N64. That's probably where I'm tapping out after that in terms of video games. Again, I don't mind Halo. I don't mind sniper type games. I worked on a sniper game as well. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Yeah, I don't mind anything that's sort of slow like that and sort of strategic. Hitman, again, worked on a Hitman game, right? Worked on Hitman 2. Well, not Hitman 2, but they sort of rebooted the entire franchise and treated it as like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a season pass and series to it. That was a cool experience. We never worked on the mobile game, but we were pitching constantly for ideas for the free-to-play mobile game. Bit of insider baseball for you there. Oh, he's gone, hasn't he? Colson. Insider baseball. Who would your baseball team be then, Josh, with you being in the Midwest, in that sort of rhubarb triangle? You might not have a baseball team, doesn't matter, but who well, maybe what do you call it, American football team, who would that be for you? $14,000 from Helena. Nice. One of our OG drivers. Helena and Yana. The Braves. Wow, I saw them get absolutely pummeled by the Red Sox last year. When was that? June time. And yet 10 days beforehand they wiped the floor with the Marlins, because I went to that as well. That was cool. Not many people in that crowd. Who's the guy that I like? Again, apologies, I am very bipolar. My brain goes, oh yeah, say that, because that's linked to the... I work in word clouds. My brain works in word clouds, which is why you might notice that you might get 5 minutes of silence and then boom, just everything comes out in one go, just because of the way my brain works. I'm sorry. Brody, is it something Brody? It's got like a baseball show. Not Brian Brody. Maybe it is Brian Brody actually. I know he did a feature on the fact that there's not many people turn up for Marlins games outside of the World Baseball Classic, and it's really hurting them. And again, the game I went to, there was more Atlanta Braves fans than there were for the shoot for the home team. And actually, when I was in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, in a really fucking cool Irish bar, where I met an English couple, which again, several months after, well, just before Christmas, I went to stay with them. They were nice, Dick and Tina. Anyway, I met this guy. We're still friends on Facebook. He was from Chicago, but he was wearing a Braves top because they were playing that night. In fact, and then we met this other guy. In fact, they ended up being quite a crew of us. There was 4 of us that went out in Atlanta. Technically not downtown. It was called Uptown Atlanta, and we just smashed the place up. It was brilliant. A DJ, a lawyer, a Chuck, an engineer, and then myself. 4 fingers. Yeah. Well, they won the World Series, didn't they? What, I want to say, was it 2018? Or maybe the year before? I'm sure they won the World Series around then. No, it wasn't 18 because that was the Red Sox, because I went to a few of those games that year. Maybe it was a couple of years after. I'm sure they won it. Oh, was that one for Sierra there? Can you clean up that as well, Sierra? That accident back there? I'm not sure if that's a federal or state level police that needs to sort that mess out. Josh pointing out that the Braves have done nothing recently but used to clean up in the early noughties. I was under the impression the Mariners were pretty good back then.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
I can't remember the names. Again, I know football more than I do, well, soccer more than I do baseball. I love baseball though, but I thought there was a guy that was like the big deal at the time. It was a Mariner, and then he got shipped out to somewhere like the Padres, and then he was injured, but he was on the books for somewhere, and he was getting a lot of dough, a lot of green, and then just never really made up. Was it? I'm sure it began with an S. His surname, Sacco, something like that. Another wild story. Well, depends if you're interested or not. But when I was working, I worked in Atlanta. Well, not downtown or uptown, in a place called Cumming. And one night after work, we end up in this huge, I guess like a beer cellar, I suppose. There was about 400 or 500 people in there, and you could smoke indoors. Now, bearing in mind in the UK, since 2006, you can't smoke indoors. I know that's true, I guess, of a lot of parts of America as well, and Canada. Anyway, it was a big, and I was smoking at the time, so it was a bit of a novelty to smoke indoors. Pints of Yingling, I think that's how you pronounce it. A bit of karaoke, got talking to this bloke, but I couldn't remember his name, so we got photos with each other, put his name in my phone, kept in touch. We've kept in touch for 10 years, and to this day he doesn't know what my name is, and I've got no idea what his name is. He's literally in my phone as who are you, and yet he loves the Red Sox, he's a big Arsenal fan, likes his soccer, and there's always an exchange back and forth between the two of us, and I've asked him for his name before and he just sort of brushes it off. But I know all his kids' name and his grandkids and his best mates and his wife, but I don't fucking know his name, which is I just find it hilarious. So whenever I go to Fenway and I stroke the green monster and tell him about where I've been, he's always like, "Oh, wicked, we should meet up," and I'm like, "Yeah, we should, yeah." What? Ask him what his name is, but I always seem to bottle it. He lives in Maine, so what's that, sort of New Englandish on the coast. But yeah, we met in Atlanta. It was 10 years ago. In fact, it was 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years. Will it be August, September, I want to say? I did karaoke that night. Yeah, my boss at the time stitched me up. He sent me on stage to sing Johnny Cash, A Boy Named Sue, in front of 400 people. And I did my best to keep up with it. Quite like that song. I knew it anyway, but yeah. I didn't clear the place out. Didn't stink the place out, as they say. So it's all good. Do you know what? I'm always incredibly self-conscious about streaming, because it just becomes like, oh, and one time at band camp, and one time at band camp, and this time at band camp. I don't mean to talk so much shit about what I've done, but it's hard when when you're bipolar, you got a messed up brain like this, and B, sometimes when the chat's quiet, it's like, well, just fill the gap, fill the void. Can't play music because we'll get struck with a copyright, so just come up with some random stories that you've done. And I've been fortunate in what I've done in life, because again, working in video games, we travelled so much. Did cost me a marriage, not a bad thing. I think she would say, not a bad thing. I was nice about her early on. Like I say, she's got remarried. She looks after the children. She's doing great. And we'll put a full stop there, and we'll pretend that never happened. Which again is probably what she says about me.
Get ready to turn right.
Anyway, come on, somebody say something in the chat. Save us. Well, you'd be relieved to know we've only got 45 kilometres to go and then we're out of here, so... And I haven't asked anybody to like and subscribe. I should probably do that before the stream ends. I've never known a stream where I've been so carried away by the chat and just endlessly like jibber jabbering that I've not paid any attention really to the jobs that we've been doing, or begging for biscuits, begging for likes and subscribes. So this is probably the best stream I've ever done. So thank you, all of you, even if there's nobody here now. If you're watching this back, if you're watching this in the future, this is the best stream I've ever done. So thank you. In terms of it feeling satisfied, it's not always about the numbers, is it? And I know my accountant would probably argue otherwise. When are you going to monetize? Well, yeah, I'm working on it. In terms of the engagement and the satisfaction, it's probably one of the best stream I've ever done. And we're getting to learn about new people, aren't we? About Josh. Take me home, country road. Take me home.
Exit right.
I like a bit of Don Henley as well. I like a bit of American Pie. Done that at karaoke. Ruined that at karaoke before, I should say. It's such an evocative song. Like you feel like you're there. Come on, move it, son. Nobody checked there to see if there's anybody coming the other way, did they? We all just turned. We all just turned blindly there. Mario 64 is indeed all you need. Yes. Mario 64, GoldenEye. I'm trying to think what. What other platform Mario game would have been on that
Keep
system?
left and then turn left.
Ostrava. Nice. I thought we were going
Turn left.
Derrison. Is that? Oh, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? That's gonna hurt. Oh dear me, they've just driven off. They don't want my details. It's all good. Oh no. Oh, come on. I now got to navigate the police now. I've done it, that's fine.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. This is where it ends.
Indeed it is. Very profound words there. Very profound words. Trey Turner, is he a Braves player? Or a former Braves player? Looks like a lot of people might have skipped town to go and watch Typical Gamer, which, you know what, I don't blame them. But as we just approach the 3-hour mark on the stream, I believe it is, we're going to call it there, I think. Yeah, that has been my most satisfying stream to date in the last few years. Really enjoyed that. I'm getting really emotional in my voice. On that stream alone, let's just have a quick recap. This is how people cleverly drag their streams out, isn't it, really? So, where did we start? Have we not done that many? Weirdly, we've only done 4 jobs. We dropped to toys, 2 lots of used plastics, and some pork. Really? Is that all we've done? Wow. That can't be right. And yet it is. Wow. Okay. Felt like we did more, but again, I wasn't really focused on it, was I? I wasn't concentrating at all on the game because I was too busy sucked into the chat. Because that's been, hand on heart, I don't know how you do it. I did it last night and Yogi said it looked like a pumpkin. My most satisfying stream I've ever done. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Means a lot to me. So, just before we turn the lights out, 2 little requests, but there's only 1 really. If you haven't already, please like the stream because that helps the algorithm. And 2, and I suspect most of you've done it already, which is brilliant, please go over to YouTube, type in however you type, whether you type like that or whether you type 1-fingered, or maybe you use all the fingers. That's got to hurt though, hasn't it? If you use all your fingers, you need some cream for that. Use all your fingers and type in I am Turkey Salad Boy. It's on the screen. Look, there it is, right there. Put that into YouTube. Doink, doink, doink. Subscribe. Totally free. No clowning needed. No buy now, pay later. No monthly installments. No bailiff's going to turn up at your door. It's completely free. We're trying to get to 100 so I can buy this steering wheel. I don't know where it's going to go, by the way. I haven't really thought about that. Where's it going to go? Anyway. Thank you to everybody that's been part of the stream. It's been wonderful. If you are on Twitch, we are going to go and raid somebody because it's the right, honourable, moral thing to do. Otherwise, we'll be back on Saturday, which for a lot of you, you're still on Friday. We're in Saturday. I'll be back in a few hours. So yeah, until the next time, until the next mile, please look after yourselves. Look after yourselves.